Hello children, hope you are all doing good. Today we are going to discuss the grammar topic unit 15, agreement of the verb with the subject. You know what is a verb? You have learnt what is a subject. What do you mean by the agreement of the verb with the subject? Means what is the connection between the verb and the subject? Okay, that is what we are going to learn in this unit, children. So I'm going to share a screen with you. If you can see it, this is agreement of the verb with the subject. First we will learn what are the rules regarding that. Okay, so yes, I'll show you. This is what I have, one example on the screen. You can see a sentence over there. The dog chases the cat. What is the sentence? The dog chases the cat. Chases means running after, trying to catch it. So here, what is the subject here? First of all, what is the noun? Yes, dog. And cat is also there. What is the subject here? The subject here is dog, the dog. Okay, you have learned in your previous classes also. And the dog is one or many? Yes, it is singular. And chases, action words. I told you recently, verbs we have discussed in the practice book also, right children? So chases is an action word. It is a verb. So here chases. Chase is a verb. But why we wrote in the sentence chases? Why? Because when the subject is singular, means if it is like, the dog, there is no dogs. It is singular, you will get yes after chase. That is, yes is added to the verb chase and it becomes chases. What is this, ma'am? So we'll find out the difference, okay? So I'll be going to the next sentence in the same way. The dogs chase the cat. Now you see the subject is plural. That is, dog became dogs. The dog became dogs. And here, after the verb chase, I did not add any s to it. That is, the dogs chase the cat. Means when the subject is in the plural form, the verb will not have yes. And when the subject in the sentence is singular, you will be added yes for the verb. So the dog chases the cat. If it is plural, the dogs chase the cat. I will be going more clearly. What is subject-verb agreement? Means your subject and verb must match or agree in the number. Suppose if you have a singular subject, then you must use a singular verb. Like you see here, the dog barks at every sound he hears. Suppose you have a plural subject, you must use a plural verb. Plural verb is bark. So the dogs bark at every sound they hear. So you understood now? She writes well, you have to write. And when I say they write well. You should not use they writes well. They write well. She writes well. You cannot say she write well. You have to say she writes well. So when you add yes, it's called singular verb. When you remove yes, it is called a plural verb. Got it, children? So that is the subject verb agreement. You can see one more screen here. See here, there are two dogs. So two dogs are sitting on the grass. Two dogs. There are two dogs. So immediately we have the verb are here. When it is one dog, One dog is sitting on the grass. One dog only, no? So the verb will become is. Here we are taking helping verbs. I told you there are some sentences where we use helping verbs also. If there are no helping verbs, the meaning will not be sensible. So one dog sitting on the grass, you cannot say, right? One dog is sitting on the grass. Two dogs are sitting on the grass. So according to the subject, your verb changes. If subject is plural, verb changes. If subject is singular, verb changes accordingly. So here there are two dogs. So the verb became are, and here it is one dog. The verb became is. Okay, children? So always the subject and verb must agree in number. Now you can see one more sentence here. You can see one more sentence here. That is, subjects must agree with the verb in number and tense. Yes. So here see one picture. One Robert loves apples. One Robert, no? One Robert loves apples. Two Roberts love apples. You cannot use loves. Two Roberts loves apples. It is a wrong sentence. Two Roberts love apples. That is the correct sentence, children. Okay. And you can see here, it is a single square. So I'll be writing here, a square has four sides. A square has four sides. And here you can see there are two cats winking, right? So the two cats, the cats have fur. You cannot say that the cats has fur, it is wrong. There are two cats. So the subject, according to the subject, the verb, that is, it will not be has, it will be have. So the cats have fur. That is according to the subject only, the verb acts. Right, children? Here you can see here one the sun rises in the east. The sun rises. Sun is one, and you have to use a singular verb. Okay, children? And here you see they are diving under the sea. They are, because there are two people there. Suppose if there is only one, then only one is diving in the sea. One is, but here there are two people. So we say two people are diving in the sea. Diving, D-I-V-I-N-G, diving, right, children? Diving in the sea. Okay. So hope you are clear with these screens. What is the subject verb agreement, children? Then we can easily do the exercises. Here you see the rocket is launching in the sky. The rocket is being launched in the sky. The rocket is. There are many rockets. We will say the rockets are being launched. Okay, that is a space shuttle. You can see that. Okay, just for an example, I have taken it. This is a space shuttle. Yes, children? Now, I would like to show you the exercises. Okay? Yes. We will be going to the exercise part. Okay, I'm now stopping the screen sharing. Hope you have seen. As for an example, so this is an action word. The rocket, the space shuttle is going into the sky. The space shuttles are going into the sky. According to the subject, the verb changes. Okay? Yes, children. Now, yes, children. Here, if you see the agreement of the verb with the subject, look at the pictures and then read the following sentences. One boy runs, three boys run. One girl is reading, four girls are reading. So according to the subject, the verb is changing. So in the first sentence, the subject boy is singular. So the verb runs is also singular in number. In the sentence 2, the subject boys is plural. So the verb run is also in the plural number. Again in third one, you know, girl is singular. So verb reading is singular. And in the fourth sentence, girls are plural. That is girls. So verb reading is also in plural number. Now you can see some examples here. And what he gave in the box, when the subject changes in number, the verb changes too. So the first person means I'm not well today. Second person, you are not well today. Third person, he is not well today. So when we change them, I'm not well today, you're not well today, and he is not well today. With these, look at the verbs which go with these pronouns. In the first one, they are pronouns. What? I, you, he. And according to I, you, he, the verbs am, are, is will be acting. That is what subject verb agreement means. Subject changes in person, the verb also must change. Once we do the exercise, we will be more clear, children. So exercise 1, put in is or are. That is, it dash going to rain. I think it's a small exercise, you can do it. It is going to rain. It is going to rain, I think. The boy sitting in the front line dash my cousin. Singular, no? So the boy sitting in front line is my cousin. Okay. Third one, my friend's father dash a grocer. My friend's father is a grocer. You have to put whether it is or are. A-R-E-R. These exercises, it's plural, no? So immediately what you will get, children? Yes, are. So these exercises are not always easy for beginners. Not always easy for beginners. That you have to write, children. Okay. Then it dash pleasant to read a book in the afternoon. So it is pleasant to read a book in the afternoon. It is pleasant to read a book in the afternoon. Then sixth one, there dash many beautiful flowers in the park. There are many beautiful flowers in the park. Then seventh one, it dash not good to sleep after heavy meal. It is not good to sleep after a heavy meal. Eighth one, the richest man in our village dash Mr. Ramachandran is Mr. Ramachandran. An umbrella dash a useful thing is a useful thing. There dash many ways in which we can help the poor. There are many ways in which we can help the poor. How many minutes dash there are in quarter of an hour? How many minutes are there? Minutes is plural, so you should get are here, children. And the 12th sentence, it dash now 15 minutes past 10. It is now 15 minutes past 10. That way you have to do the exercise, children. Okay, then put in has or have. We have to write now according to the sentences, has or have. As I discussed in the previous presentation, a square, it's a singular, so dash has four, square has four sides. The hen, singular, so the hen has 8 chickens. Third one, many children, plural, no? So many children have bad teeth. Fourth one, how many children have your aunt? Children, no? Plural, so you should get have. And my aunt, singular, so you have to use has. My aunt has 2 sons and 2 daughters. Okay, children. Then sixth one, how many legs dash an ant? How many legs have an ant? I mean here ant, no, sorry, it is singular. So how many legs has an ant? Or an ant has how many legs? That way, so you should get has here, children. Okay. And seventh one, every room in our school dash desks, chairs and benches. Every room in our school is singular, so every room in our school has desks, chairs and benches. That way. Eighth one, some children dash a lot of difficulty with spelling. Some children have a lot of difficulty with spelling. Dash you any picture on the walls of your room? Have you any pictures on the walls of the room? Okay, have you? You know, so you should get have. 10th one, when do you dash your breakfast? When do you have your breakfast? Okay, children. 11th one, how many hands have a clock? Because we know that more than one hand it will be having. So definitely have. 13th one, some clocks and watches dash a third hand, have a third hand. 14th one, some horses dash long thick tails. Some horses have long thick tails. And 15th one, our school dash many rooms. Our school has many rooms. Okay, children. This is what very simple and small exercises in agreement with subject and verb. Just you have to understand whether it is singular and plural. Definitely you will be automatically knowing whether you have to write has or have, is or are. Okay, whether to put yes or not, all this. So say which word in the bracket is correct. Draw a line under it. Exercise 3. Every boy in our class has books, pens and pencils. Every boy in our class have books, pens and pencils. Which is correct? Every boy in our class, singular. So you have to underline has. Okay. All the boys in our school play games every evening. Boys, all the boys. So definitely in the verb, you will not get yes. So definitely it will be play. P-L-A by play. That's it. Underline play. Harish, the tallest of all the boys in our class, is strong. Harish, no, singular. So you're talking about Harish, not all the boys. So definitely it will be easier. So you have to underline is. Fourth one, is the mother of these children ill? Are the mother of these children ill? Which is correct? Is the mother of these children ill? We are talking about mother. So you have to underline the correct one, that is. Fifth one, how many months is there in a year? How many months are there in a year? Months, plural. So definitely you would get are. So you have to underline are. Sixth one, February, the shortest month of the year, comes after January. Which is correct? We're talking about February, singular subject. So you have to get yes in the verb. So you have to write comes after January. So underline comes. Okay. Seventh one, December, the last month of the year, has 31 days, have 31 days. Which is correct? December, we are talking about a month which is singular. So definitely we will get has. So it has 31 days. So underline has. Eighth one, the house belonging to those people is not old or not very old. See, we are talking about the house. We are not talking about the people. So house is singular. So you have to underline is. So be very careful while underlining, children. All the women in our village helps their husbands in the fields, help their husbands in the fields. Here women is plural, and in the verb you will not get yes. So definitely help is correct. So you have to underline that. Okay, children. Then, does every boy in India go to school? Do every boy in India go to school? So it is singular. Boy is singular. So you have to write does. So underline does. Does every boy in India go to school? That is the correct question. Simple present. Then 11th one, the girl with the long brown hair is my niece or my niece. She's a singular girl. So you have to underline is. And finally, the 12th one, the sound of the bells was heard all over the house, were heard all over the house. Here the sound of the bells. Bells are plural. So definitely you will get were, W-E-R-E, were. So underline it, heard all over the house. So this is the exercise regarding the subject and agreement with subject and the verb, children. Okay. Hope you are clear with the exercise. You have any doubts, message me personally. and a very simple chapter and important. You should know which is singular, which is plural. Automatically you can frame the sentence correctly, where you have to use is, where you have to use are, where you have to use have, where you have to use has, were, was. Okay, these all verbs you can use easily when you know whether the subject is singular or plural. By practice, you will definitely get it, children. Okay, thank you so much for listening to the class. Have a nice time.